Hello everybody and welcome to the stream for today. Today we're going to be playing some Zenless Zone Zero and hopefully completing the new story. If not, we're going to tackle it another day, but I'd like to get as much of the story done as possible as there are a lot of events going on right now that I'd like to finish, and I'd also maybe try to get the Deadly Assault. Then I don't want to check Deadly Assault because there might be a boss that I haven't fought yet. I don't want to get spoiled on it. So we're going to be trying to do as much of this as I can. Same with Genshin. I'm not going to be streaming Genshin, but I have to play the new story so I can get the current event that's going on and goes away in 3 days. So yeah, let me pause this and then do this so that there's no pre-rolls and we're good. So we're gonna jump into the main story here in a moment. But right now we have a trust event with Monito, so let's see what that's all about. Oh my god, how do I say that? Huan Chi, is this all the medicine for today? Yeah, they're all at the counter. It's rare to have such large batches of prescriptions pile up on the same day. But when it happens, it's a real headache. At around this time of year, it seems all Silum Bay is getting stuff delivered at once. Monito, you really are a lifesaver. Without you, even if I ran until my legs cramped, I might not be able to deliver them to the neighbors in time. No worries. I know all the neighbors' addresses in Silum Bay like the back of my hand. I can definitely help out. But for now, the biggest headache is matching all these delivery slips with their medications. To make matters worse, there seems to be way more invoices than I expected. Yeah, we can't be careless with medication deliveries. Better should double-check everything. If only we had someone reliable to help us with it. As you happen to pass by Peace Herbal, you spot a familiar canine Thyron facing away from you, hunched over a ton of invoices. The canine Thyron's tail starts wagging like a little windmill. Before you process what is happening, they turn around to reveal a familiar face. Wise, it sure is lucky to see you here. You're practically our savior sent from above. Hello, you two. Your savior is here. Yeah, though it might take some time, if you're not too busy right now. I'd really appreciate your help with this. For you? Of course. What a reassuring answer. Right now, we need to take inventory of the medicinal herbs and check their delivery addresses to make sure nothing's missed. After all, when it comes to healthcare, you gotta take it serious. Let's get started. You start by getting busy at Peace Herbal with Monito and Huan Chi. Time flies by, and with you and Monito... With you and Monito finding your rhythm, the pile of invoices on the counter vanishes before you know it. Wow, that was so fast. Your efficiency is through the roof compared to usual. You two must be angels sent from above. Who knew Wise was such a pro at this? That's the power of teamwork. Next up, all we gotta do is get these meds delivered to the folks in the neighborhood. Wise, take a break. Huan Chi and I will handle the deliveries. No time to waste. Let's roll out. Looks like I'll be wrapping up work early today. Bye, Wise. Let's hang out once things are dealt with. I'll let you up.
Aw, he's just a little guy.
But just a heads up, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. My throat's a little, not scratchy, but just, what's the word for it? Kind of, sore, I guess is the only way to put it. I've been drinking a lot of fluids and doing my best to do that, but it's still a little rough. I woke up in the middle of the night and it wasn't too great. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. But I've been doing my best to drink fluids and get to where I need to be, but I woke up in the middle of the night, like I was saying, and it was pretty bad. I woke up, talked to my friends for a little bit, drank some fluids, ate some bread, and then I went back to bed, and it got better after I went to bed, so that's a good sign. But I'm not used to being sick. I don't really get sick except for maybe once in a blue moon, like once every 2 years, once every year, that kind of thing. So it's been a while since I've gotten sick, so I'm not really enjoying this, but it's probably just a little bit of a cold since it's super cold outside, and I've been trying to do my best to bundle out the best I can, but still sometimes it slips through. Anyway, let's go. Should we head out now? Actually, hold on. I need to turn up the volume of the game. Yeah, there we go. No wonder. Should we head out now? All set. Let's head out. We got Dylan, Banyue,
Whatever you seek, I will devote myself wholeheartedly.
who would be a good support for them? Banyue's rough. I think Lucia would probably be fine.
Late night adventure. I promise you'll love it.
This works for me. Since they're giving us both of them, I feel like this is gonna be a little arduous. She's cute. Alright. Let's roll out. Oh, there's XIAO'GUANG.
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site.
Oh, I forgot what my buttons are.
One instant. Let's shout it, Starlight shine, break.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No, it should be enlightenment within. Oh, where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awakening Qingming.
She's so cute. I love her so much.
Oh, finally got it right. Looks like our XIAO'GUANG is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep?
The next part should be stellar circulation? No, wait. It's... Huh? That's strange.
Do you want to take a break?
XIAO'GUANG, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again. My mind just can't quite keep up.
Are you sure you're alright? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's keep moving.
A little worrying, but we'll make it through. Oh, I loved her little pose. Okay, let's go. I have 60 pulls saved up for her, and I'm at soft pity, basically. So, I'm really hoping that I can get her. Oh, F to disintegrate. I was like, why is it not working?
We're getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
Less of a barricade, more of a rock slide.
It's easy. The path's blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
Tranquil depths.
Keep dialing! The hunt begins!
Ready for ready.
Unleash!
An obstacle is blocking the bridge. Just like last time, find a minecart nearby, then use disintegration to detonate the flammable ore inside it and blow up the obstacle.
Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
Grab that one. There's one up there, I didn't even notice. And does that one count? No. Nothing over here. So we got the one in there. Oh, wait. Revelation right here. These minecart tracks look more complex than last time. Looks like we'll need to switch the tracks twice to get the minecart to the obstacle.
There's a control panel over there. Now we can head back and try operating the minecart.
I could have figured that out, Wise. Thank you.
Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
There's another one here.
Alrighty, now we're finally on track to blow up! XIAO'GUANG, why so quiet?
This bridge. I'll take a closer look once the rubble is cleared.
Wise, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads to where XIAO'GUANG used to live.
This bridge leads to where XIAO'GUANG used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long, like it went on forever, and it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling, like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure, tall and steady, holding me and my brother. It felt safe and reassuring, but also cold. The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us, the wind in my ears, and the sound of his heavy footsteps.
XIAO'GUANG, do you remember who it was?
That figure was the one who saved you in senior year, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a slightly cold embrace, can bring such deep comfort.
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with you, together, to the other side.
Bishop.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
I wish they'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
Crumble!
One instant, 1,000 visions! Intercept!
More flowers.
There are even more of those white flowers. The further we go, the more there are.
Shake the earth! Blazing gale! 4 to 5 summits!
Teleporting! Dial 1 for complaints. This stage is mine. I'll back you up.
Make the earth tremble!
Well, that was fun. There seem to be more white flowers here compared to everywhere else we've been through.
Those stone lion statues over there. They're completely different from how I remember them. This place used to be so lively.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, and the statues over there have already eroded so much. The wind whistling through these empty windows almost sounds like weeping.
It feels so empty and desolate.
It feels so empty and desolate.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Banye, I heard you used to come here to help out. Why are you so quiet now that you've returned, Banye?
Banyue remains silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
The surface of the stone lion statue is covered in cracks. As Banyue gazes at the base, a stream of past memories flicker deep within his core. Viscous substance detected. Risk assessment 0. Composition analysis fructose, plant fiber. Metal fingers seep into the orange-red pulp. Frosting sticking to the mechanical joints. Tactile feedback. Contact with soft object. Classification. Human gift.
Here, take these. They're homemade.
Oh, she's cute.
Persimmons. Really sweet.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Here, this is for you.
A pale wildflower is suddenly... I can't read that fast, my god. A pale wildflower is suddenly wedged into the joints of the mechanical arm. A strange warmth spreads along the arm plate. It's the heat from a human palm.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Abnormal core temperature fluctuations. Purge unit, type 0 command, suppress miasma at all costs, overridden. Banyue's core emotion module permanently activated. Mission name, Rebirth.
Hey.
Eos. The ethereals around here have pretty much been cleared out, I think. I'll take a walk by myself, see if I can find anything. Let's split up and do some investigating. Indeed. Proceed with caution. There seems to be a strange presence over here. Sarah and Senior Ye. This way of descent that you speak of, from your words, it sounds like not just anyone can pave it. That silhouette, Shiyuan! Of course. Only the devout, one who completely surrenders body and soul, anchoring themselves solely to their supreme will, can sense their presence and invoke their descent. You're beating around the bush. Don't tell me you still don't trust me. I helped you locate the array, so you should give me more concrete details. I've already said, when the Creator descends, only I can determine where they'll appear. This is my sacred honor, and also a boundary that cannot be crossed. You need only follow in my footsteps. Even if someone were to tail us here like rats, trying to watch us in greed, it would all be in vain. If you go any further, you won't be able to hide that side of yourself anymore. Better face who you really are, Shiyuan. Just remember this. Everything comes with a price. What you cherish, what you protect, what you fear to lose. Perhaps they can all become the nourishment that feeds the new order. The illusion ends here. That was a vision of my brother and Sarah? Seems to be related to the miasma reacting to me. This has happened before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from the miasma, recreating these scenes from the past, but I'm not sure how it works or how accurate they are. If this is a recreation of the past, judging by where the visions appeared and what they said, the array is most likely somewhere beyond that door. The way my brother spoke, and that feeling of briefly touching the past, what we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. And the things he said, I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. There's no concrete evidence yet, but I think we can at least rule out the worst case scenario. My brother must have had other motives, just like we suspected. Will you trust me on this? I trust you, XIAO'GUANG. And I trust Senior Ye, too. I trust your judgment, XIAO'GUANG. And I trust Senior Ye, too. If we keep following their trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent word back yet. Yeah! They went through this door. This door. XIAO'GUANG pushed the door, but it wouldn't budge. Huh. It seems to be locked. Okay, hi, Wise.
Seems to be locked.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
XIAO'GUANG, did you remember something?
XIAO'GUANG, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own. If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now, how I'm afraid of forgetting his voice.
We now know that my brother and Sarah went beyond this door. But I don't want to break it or anything around it unless it's absolutely necessary.
Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember.
When we regroup, if I still can't remember how to open it, then can we consider other ways to get through? Okay? Respect XIAO'GUANG's wish to protect your child at home.
Alright, I'll check other places first. Stay safe and don't push yourself too hard.
Let's look around. I couldn't read that fast. Whoa. A corner with a strange vibe. Some of the building ruins and wall sections are unusually smooth. Unlike natural breaks, the scratches look more like they were carved by some sort of sharp wingtip. Are there any winged monsters around here?
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring? Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins. It's you.
Banyo Shifu, what's wrong?
Banyo Shifu, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
It's the one Dylan mentioned before?
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned? If it's back again, then is there something off about this place?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls. That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
You're right.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction.
Oh, that's Big Time Rush. Strange white flowers. Weird voices. Something's definitely off in this hollow. XIAO'GUANG and I even saw visions near this door of Sarah and Senior Ye heading deeper inside. If our guess is right, the array they were looking for should be in that same direction. In that case, it's too dangerous to just rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish investigating, then regroup before deciding our next move. Who dat? Oh, Senior Ye? Why is there still no response? If it comes to that point, then I'll have no choice but to. Another illusion. Senior Ye seems to be secretly waiting for something?
Go on. Hate the monster who stood by and let death through.
A place once filled with children's laughter and joy, now covered by a thick layer of dust. Even after being abandoned for years and ravaged by disaster, you can still clearly feel the dedication of its original designers. Every inch of the small area was carefully planned out, just to carve out a little lively playground for the next generation amidst this harsh mining district life. It stubbornly resists being forgotten, announcing to the world that people once strived so hard to put down roots and live here, infusing joy and hope into their ordinary days.
It's so quiet here, it's giving me the creeps. Dylan, have you found anything?
This is a really pretty art piece.
Quiet. Huh. I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside. If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
Dylan's calm expression shifts, replaced by a complex gaze blending concentration with a strange sense of understanding. She hesitates for a moment, showing a hint of confusion.
Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release. Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself, can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
The swing comes to a stop, and Dylan seems lost in thought. Let's return to the central area up ahead and hi XIAO'GUANG. Uh-oh, flower time. What is that? Hello?
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Trial's not over yet!
Wood. All I gotta say.
The verdict is unforgivable! Cut! Intercept!
Resound! I call to purify the world! Annihilate!
Pay close attention to what I'm saying. I'll back you up.
Boom.
End this hatred! Mountains fall, earth shatters!
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vicious aura. Let me gauge with it. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little students. Just for precision!
Shake the mountain! Tremble! Wildfire! Know your place!
Probably should have done that when Dylan had him stunned, but
Surprise hotline! Faithful companions!
oh, she still does her ult even if I switch to the Bang Boo. That's pretty good.
Hello? This is the end for you!
Uniters! Crumble! Mountainous strength!
Resound! I call to purify the world! Wanna play a game? Dial 1 for complaints! Dial 2 for a chat!
After sacrifices are defeated.
Hear the creators call.
The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Are you still chasing the so-called truth? Enough sneaking around! Show yourself! Don't forget, you once chased after its illusion. But it's more devastating than an outright lie.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong.
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you? Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Ah, don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, Dylan.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already made their choice. It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
I just wanted to live! Why?
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late!
All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You were already dead, and I'm going to die soon.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing lives? Those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots. They'll pay for this with their lives!
Draw lots. Scamming. Oh, going to die. Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to tell Auntie Fong. That medium and those people from the outside, they are lying.
How could this happen? Where's that old witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help!
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? It was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who could have known?
Dylan! Dylan! Dylan. Dylan! Dylan!
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
Dylan, Banyue Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
1 second. Stretching my fingers.
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, tried to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator? But why is the voice only targeting me and Banye? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case. The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array in Yashuyan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here to save anyone.
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as Banyue Shifu got caught by it.
I really want to
This
keep.
isn't the time for me to be reckless.
I really want to keep following my brother's trail, but
This isn't the time for me to be reckless. So much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further. Shifu and the elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
XIAO'GUANG's right.
XIAO'GUANG has a point. The miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head, it's starting to get on my nerves.
Banyue Shifu? Well, what do you think?
Banyue takes one last look at the sealed gate and nods. After returning to Swibian Temple, XIAO'GUANG tells the mystics there what's going on.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunquei Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd find something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Waifei Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore.
But please trust me. Though I don't have evidence to prove it, my brother must have a reason for covering his tracks and for being seen alongside Sarah. I know he wouldn't betray us.
We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
XIAO'GUANG Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me XIAO'GUANG like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But XIAO'GUANG, For now, you should remain here at Swabian Temple. Junior Wise, please stay with her.
Huh? Yushuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, all right?
With that, Qingyuan leaves together with the other disciples. XIAO'GUANG is left standing there, hands clasped tightly together, her expression clouded with helplessness.
It's always like this.
Yushuan Shifu was worried. Worried about my safety. I understand. I've always understood. Shifu cares for me deeply. Even with Shifu's personally crafted seal on that sword case, she's constantly worried. Worried that the power of the Qingming sword might spiral out of control. Worried that I might end up like your sister, High Preceptor Yijiang. But having to stay behind everyone, being kept safe, watching everyone else face danger while I can only wait, it's just... With that gloomy look on your face, you hardly seem like the Ye Shunguang I know. Being able to face any situation with composure, isn't that the kind of person you are? XIAO'GUANG, you're too tense. After everything that happened today, what you need most right now is to get some proper rest and recharge. Let's get ready to receive tomorrow's news in tip-top shape. Sorry, I've troubled everyone again. Let's all get some rest today. True name like a lock. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I'm really not feeling too great, and I don't want to strain my voice more than I already have. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to be playing the rest of the Zenless story on my own time, like right now. But I really do appreciate you guys watching and supporting me as always. I will catch you guys later, and thanks.